Hi guys, today is Thursday. Let's look at New Year session. A New Year session is going to kick in the next 30 minutes. So I want to look at the market, analyze US30, probably look at how I'll be viewing the market today. And also look at 51s, volatility 51s. So let's go to volatility 51s. So this is currently the setup that I have on 51s, and price is at the entry right now. As you know, I am applying the precision support resistance, which is my blue line that I have drawn here, internal precision support resistance, and I have my external precision support resistance up here. So this is my external precision support resistance. If price goes above this blue line up here, this setup is not valid. So, and then the internal precision support resistance is what is giving me the second entry for this sell. So, if price closes above this current blue line here, then I will not be selling anymore. But the confluence or the stronger sell confirmation here right now, though I am below PSR, is if I close below break this trend line that is here, that is going to be very good. And that if the trend line breaks into this area here right now, that is going to be a sweep of this previous internal low here. By the way, this is the 30 minutes time frame. And if we close below this previous support here, that is going to be a break of structure and an indication into the next internal precision support, which is the next blue line here. And that is going to signal to me more sales, more sales. So right now, prices are the entry, and then let's see how it's going to go. But how did I come about this whole setup? How did I come about this whole setup? If you look at what is happening inside this area here right now, if you look at what is inside here, oh my God. If you look at what is inside here right now, yeah, you can see that we have um, a bullish move to the upside. We have price higher high, lower high, higher high, lower high, and we have a higher high. And what is the I think we got a small pullback here, but that is not much significant on this 30 minutes time frame. But we got a failure swing and an engulfing candle off there that closes below this previous resistance here. Yeah, which is support. So we close below support. So price drops down here and then retest the support. The resistance, use the support as resistance, and we get a break of structure to the here. So what is the last significant low or swing low in this movement, bullish movement is here. So once we take that low out, it means we have a change in the state of delivery. Okay, the delivery to the upside, we have a change in this delivery. So this is one important reason we have a change. And so what do we look for? We look for a pullback into either equilibrium or above equilibrium, which is premium, and then we take our sell entry. Okay, we look for pullback Good. So I look for a pullback. I measure, this is giving me exactly equilibrium, 50%. But if I measure from this current swing high, internal swing high here into this area, it's giving me 61.8%, which is perfectly fine and is inside premium. But inside premium, what do I need? Okay, what do I need? So on 5 minutes and 15 minutes inside this premium, this current area, inside this area here, inside this area, uh, inside this area here, what do I need? I need another break of structure. And the break of structure will come when we have this bearish candles low taken out, which is where I've put that second blue line, the third blue line there. So if we get a close below this blue line, that is going to be good. What we will expect is an internal break of structure. We'll look for any imbalance. So probably a retest into this trend line or below this blue line or somewhere here. And then we should expect price to sweep to the downside full to the full TP. Okay. So because why am I entering this trade? I'm entering the trade one because price hit the blue line, which is the precision support and reject. We hit precision support reject. So this is I'm seeing rejections now. So I'm now looking at if this current 30 minutes candle is going to close engulfing and breaking of structure. Once this is done, then the whole pattern for the self, according to my strategy or my edge, is valid, is available. Okay. I need price to close below the trend line, and I need price to consistently stay below the blue line and keep rejecting. And then also I need to see a break of structure, a change, okay, in this internal. But externally, we have the break of structure already, and we have the corrective. We have the corrective. So that is why I'm going to, I'm getting, actually, I have an early entry already from the first pullback here. And so I'm in the trade already, but I'm explaining why I'm going to continue to hold this trade or why I'm taking this trade in the first place. So this is from the um, most immediate time frame, 30 minutes, most immediate structure, what is happening here in the first place. Um, if I go to the external surroundings of this setup, we could see that price already has been bullish, okay, from this 30 minutes time frame. So we have a high, we have a high, low, high, low, high, low, higher, high, lower, high, higher, high, and then we have a lower high. Then we have a failure swing, lower high. We are supposed to get a higher high, but we get a lower high. So what do we expect? We should expect price to sweep up to here. Okay, we should expect price to give us either a relative equal low here, okay, or price give us another lower high into somewhere here. So this is where I'm looking at for final TP if this trade is going to play out. Yeah, and from here, if it's going to retest and go down or probably reverse to the upside, I don't have an idea about that yet. But this is why I'm looking at this setup. So this is what we have. This is the pattern we have right now. Um, so in this structure right now, what can we see in this structure right now? We are already bullish we were already bullish. And what is the last swing low that gave the swing high? And we impulsively moved to break structure. So we look for pullback into premium or above 50%. If we measure, we have gotten the pullback into 61.8%. Okay, we have the pullback into 61.8%. Let me see the pullback again. It's 78.6%. Yeah, the pullback is 78.6%. So we have the pullback going into 78.6%. And what makes this pullback very powerful? What makes the pullback very powerful? The pullback is very powerful because it happens, the pullback happens, so look at the pullback into 78.6%. It happens exactly in confluence with a precision support resistance. Okay, this previous resistance here, this resistance here, okay, this area. So price pulls back, pulls up into 78.6%, which also hits 70, the precision support. So once that is a powerful entry, a powerful model, once price, the PSR and the 78.6% is the same. Okay, is the same. Um, then that's a powerful entry. So inside, when price hits there, what we should look for is a bearish pattern. Once price hits that precision support resistance line and it stays below, and we have once price hits precision support resistance and it stays below, we look at this whole pattern here that it creates, and we need to see a bearish pattern inside of this after hitting that powerful area. So one, what can we see here? We see price moved up, get us a high, a price drops and sweeps that high. We can refer to this as liquidity grab or liquidity sweep into this precision support resistance. Okay, at the same time, 78.6% after this break of structure. So that is the first thing. After the sweep of liquidity, then we see a break of structure, this low. We sweep liquidity, we sweep the high, we sweep the low. What is this telling us? Price is telling us, I want to go high, but I want to go low. I want to go lower. Okay, so that happens. Once we see that, we need a pullback or a corrective, but we must stay consistently or constantly below precision support resistance. Okay, we must stay consistently below. So this is the main precision support resistance. This is the middle or internal precision support resistance. Why precision support resistance? Look at all the blue lines. So the blue line is specifically where price has taken off as both support and resistance. So we see here price, there were sellers sitting here, but price, there were sellers sitting there, price came down, sellers kept pushing price down from here. And when we got a close above them, which is bullish engulfing, price bought off this blue line. Okay, exactly. Here, sellers push price. When it hits below down here on the blue line, it rejects. Okay, reject, a close reject. So anytime we see price is above the blue line, it will buy. So that's why we needed price to be below this blue line in order to sell. That is why if price is to close body above this blue line, internal blue line here, I'm not going to be holding this sell. I will go out. Okay, and then but if price closes also above the blue line above here, then probably the setup will not be valid anymore. Yeah. So we look at here, we look at here, we get a bearish indication, a close, a big move below this blue line. This is telling us that we want to sell more. Okay, we buy from here. Now we sweep or engulf and close goes below it. It is so the current activity is that we want to sell. Okay, so the sell can give when we get a sell confirmation from this blue line, we can have a sell that is going to target the same level where price got to. And that's why this current um, entry is targeting this place. Okay, so that is the first thing. That is what we have to understand. So currently we are in the 30 minutes candle and we are getting a close. We are left with 20 minutes for this 30 minutes candle to close. So I'm not going to make any early um early decisions right now, but we are into the first 30 minutes, the 30 minutes candle that is closing below the trend line and also below the precision support, which is making this entry a very powerful one. In the next 10 minutes, if this 30 minutes candle continue to stay below and continue to close below breaking structure, then we are very, very highly probably we are very, very, very going to hit our TP. Price might pull back a little bit, but we are going to hit the TP eventually. It means this setup is going to play very, very, very well. The setup is going to play very, 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 very well. So let's hold on and see what is going to happen with this trade. I'll give update on it. Another thing about 51S here also is that so generally the pair is bearish. Okay, so we are getting a very bearish. We have a bearish structure if you look at here to here. So this is just like a small pullback that price is making, and then we're looking at price shorting into this area again. The final TP for this cell down here looks like this place is a powerful precision support resistance for me. Let me go to for price to go up again or buy, but let me go to the 8-hour time frame. Yeah, so if you look at the 8-hour time frame critically, you will see that price is hitting this area of um, support. So we have a first time hit, we have second time buy, and then a third time, and we are seeing a reaction. So if what is going to happen is that what is going to happen is that we are expecting price to hit, we're expecting price to hit this area once more time, this area once more time. Expectation is to see price hit probably this area once more time and react and then sell. Or price hit price hit this area once more time, react, retest, probably retest, and then move to the upside and close above this blue line, react a little bit, close above the next blue line, react, and then probably we see a reversal. The same way that price has been buying or going up from here, then we see the same thing from here too. So this is kind of the bigger picture. Two things. Is it that we close below this blue line and then keep pushing to the downside, or we come here, we stop, we reverse, and then we tend to get a bullish formation to the upside. So that is the bigger picture. But for now, we are seeing a bearish move on the lower time frame according to the system and the trading plan strategy, and we are capitalizing on that for now. Let me quickly move to what is the time right now. So the time is 7:24 my time. New York time is around nine 9:24. Yeah, so we have like 6 minutes for New York session to open. This is US 30 right now. This is US 30. So I framed this setup before sleeping, and hit, price came back to hit. So let me go to US 30 on 30 minutes. 30 minutes time frame. This is US 30 right now. So yesterday I had this sell entry. I couldn't take the trade because price hit it so quickly and then I missed from the entry. So I couldn't take it. But it drops down. If we look at the formation here, if we look at what is happening, what happened here, if we look at what is happening here, we could see exactly a similar issue or a similar situation with let me clear the chart a little bit. There are a lot of lines. Yeah, but we could see so let me start from this side. So I can see US 30, we can see from the last week, US 30 gave us this low here, which is probably fine. Let me start from here instead. Yeah, so this area is a very important area. Why? Because this is a previous resistance area. Oh my God. This is a previous resistance area. Okay, so price hit here, sell, hit here, sell, hit here, sell a little, close above the resistance of sellers, retested, give an indication or a bigger close above the sellers, showing that there is bullish momentum from here. And then we get a retest. Okay. So this point is being used as both support and resistance, which makes it a powerful um, price area or price range or price. And that is the precision support resistance. Okay. So that is what I call precision support resistance price. So from here, price has been moving up. So we can see that from here, let's look at the bullish formation. We see a higher high, lower high. We see a higher high, probably a higher high because we sweep down here. So lower high. And we see a higher high, and then price drops down to takes this off. So what should we expect? Good. So this is the formation we are seeing on US 30 right now. Okay, so we have a higher high, lower high, higher high, lower high, higher high, and then we have a lower low. So what is the meaning of this? The last significant or structural low that gave the higher high is this. This has been taken out comfortably. In fact, we even have this taken out. Okay, we even have this also taken out. So two of these lows have been taken out. So what we are left with is the precision support resistance area here. Okay, so that is where price is going to target next in case price is going to drop. So the moment we get this indication for a bearish move like with in this shift, what do we do? I will look for my fib measure, and then I'm looking for 78.6% precise or anything above 50%. But for this strategy, to align with the precision support concept, I will need price to come to 78.6%, which we have. Okay, which we have. And the 78.6% is having confluence with this blue line. This is a previous price. The price hit and dropped significantly. So sellers are very active here. and it is also the 78.6%. So if you look at it well, you see that price hit the precision support resistance at the same time 78.6%. And this is the same setup that is on um 51s in this smaller time frame here. Is the same thing that is happening. Okay, the same thing. So this is the edge. The same thing is happening there. So price hit there. After price hit 78.6% and also the precision support and rejects, and we see an engulfing coming below. What do we look for in this circle? We look for a bearish pattern. Okay, a bearish pattern. That is what I look for. I look for a bearish pattern. Do I have a bearish pattern right now in this cycle? Do I have a bearish pattern in this cycle? Let's see. So let's look at the build up for price going into that area. So uh we have a high, lower high. We have a higher high, lower high. We have a higher high, and we drop to give a lower low. Okay, so this is what we have, and we go up to this place. Okay, so this is what we have. This is the pattern we have right now. Mhm. So this is the pattern we have. So a higher high, lower high, higher high, lower high, higher high, lower low. So what do we see? We have taken out the previous significant low that gave the high. This is an indication that we want to go bearish. So what do? We use the fib to measure. And where do we look for price? We look for price anything is above 50% or in anything in seven importantly 78.6%, but anything above 50% is okay. So for this one, we can see price pulled back into 61.8% exactly. Okay, but the most important thing is we want to see a confluence of the pullback with precision support resistance, PSR. So what is that? Is there any previous resistance here? Yes. So let's go back to the real chart and let's see. Let's look at that. So I have put this black line here, this black line here, and I can still add up another area because there are some wicks. The wicks are also here. Good. So we have this where the body takes off from, but I also have the wicks up here. Good. So um now price has pushed into the black line and we have seen a drop. Okay. So we have hit the first black line. The second black line can also be valid. But above these two black lines, because if we push it a little bit into the second black line, then that would be 78.6%. And that is confluencing with this area. That is confluencing with this precision support here. Okay, so this is my precision support, precision resistance and support area here. So what is the meaning of this? If we if we are below this area here, price is going to be dropping. But if we are above that area, price is going to be bullish. Okay, and as you can see, we have that indication here where we see price price was had a bullish close above here. So this bullish close above here is telling us that anytime we get a bullish close above from here, price is very likely to be going up. Price is very likely to be going up. But now we don't have a bullish close. We have price hitting there, and on this 30 minutes time frame, we have rejections and engulfing pattern. Okay, we have rejections and we have engulfing pattern. So what do I do here? Now that we have a pullback into this powerful area, we look for the internal bearish formation inside of here. We look for an internal bearish formation inside of here. Inside here. Okay, good. So with this internal bearish formation, because this is the 30 minutes time frame and we are inside that area, so what do? I can move to 15 minutes. Let's move to 15 minutes and see what is happening. So on the 15 minutes time frame, we can see that what is the formation towards that area. So we can see we had a high, a low, a higher high, a lower high, higher high, lower high, a higher high. We had this. And the price gave us here a failure swing, break of structure again, a retest, and we have another failure swing. So we are likely to sweep all these internal highs into this area, and then we drop. Or we are likely to sweep everything back into this area. That will be sweeping liquidity, sweeping previous high, and then we can pull back below this area and then retest, drop to break structure, retest, and then keep moving to the downside. So these are the two possibilities that we can have. But if you look at it closely, even from this perspective, if this is the previous low, then which is valid, then we've broken that structure. We've had a break of structure. Okay. And therefore, what we have to look for right now is a pullback into, if we are using this high as our protection, then we're looking for a pullback into probably 78.6% here, and probably a drop and retest into this 50% area here, or 61.8% here. Okay, we'll be looking for a pattern like this, and then we can sell. We'll be looking for a pattern like this. So two things. If we sweep this current high into the other black line above here, then that will be liquidity grab. And New York session is already in play. That will be liquidity grab. But if we come up and price hit this area and then drops, we get a break of structure on the 5 minutes, then we are going to be getting the bearish move right from here, right from here. Okay, so for now, we have a good entry right now. And so let's see, New York session is open. This is the first 15-minute candle that is playing right now. So let's see what is going to give us. I've not taken any entry yet. There's no entry that I've taken. I've not taken any entry yet. Let me go to the 5 minutes to see what is happening very well. Yeah. So I've not taken any entry yet, but if there's going to be any entry I will take, so I can see there is a 5 minute fair value gap or imbalance. After this break of structure, there is a 5 minute imbalance and order block happening here. And this is a previous internal low here that was also cleared. So if you look at this pattern here right now, this pattern here, this is a shift, a retest, but so we need price to come into this shaded area. Okay, let me measure the shaded area and see yeah, so that is a powerful play, 78.6%, which, and we would expect a drop to 23% or 38, a retest into 50, boom, and then we expect the move to downside. So let's frame a sell entry around here. Let's frame a sell entry around here, and the stop loss is specifically above the black line because there's another black line up which we expect price to sweep into. But let's just frame the setup here right now like this. Okay. So this is it. If we get the entry from here, the immediate target will just be sweeping these lows into this area, probably. So let's see how it's going to go. On the 4-hour time frame, we have the current 4-hour, the previous 4-hour close as a doji, and we have the current 4-hour candle open, and it doesn't have any wick yet. So it's very likely it might push up to clear the top and get a wick back into this entry area before dropping. I don't know, but it's likely that is going to happen. But apart from that, what we know is that it's New York session and the volume is high. Okay, there's high volume, though price is consolidating right now. There has not been any big move because the first 5 minute candle open, moved down and moved up. Okay, and close. So we are trading just on this red line right now. Okay, trading on this red line. So let's see if it's going to break down quickly from here or if it's going to test the top. It's going to test the up here and then we still just 5 minutes. We are just 10 minutes into yeah, yeah. We are 10 minutes into the first 15-minute candle. So let's see how it's going to play out. Let's see how it's going to play out. Let's see if it's going to come to the entry. If it's going to go to the entry. So probably it might break down from here, which is perfectly fine. We might also see a push to sweep here, and then we could see the move. The downside, retest here, and then drop. So same situation or conditions that happened or we had. Um yeah, so now we are below the trend line. Also here we are below a trend line. Let me draw another trend line, just connecting these dots here, and let's see. Yeah, so if price retests and it's below the trend line, we will be good. Let me see here. Okay, good. So that's all we're looking for right now. Okay, so we've tested the trend line already and we are below. But let's see if we're going to go above here again. Yeah. So market is struggling a little bit now, but it's not a perfect condition. So two things. It's either, yeah, so what I like about this is that if price hits the entry and it doesn't give the move, okay, it doesn't give the move and it gets a big and a momentum bullish close above this black line about, let me make the black line very big because that is an important place. If it closes above the black line, then we might, that this is showing a bullish momentum or a bullish move. So we might be able to frame a buy setup from there, but we still have another area, precision support of interest still above. So we'll have to look at what price will do there and watch to stop the bigger stop losses hit. But for now, if we enter the trade here when it comes here on the 5 minutes and price stops us out. It stays above the trend line, above the precision support, this black line, and stops us out. We're just going to be fine for now. And then wait, anytime price comes below the black line and the trend line again, we can take another sell or a new sell entry. Okay, so let's keep watching and see what is happening. Let's keep watching and see. Let me check on the trade from 51s. 51s, yeah, the 30 minutes candle closed bearish. So that's a good thing. The next 30 minutes candle just opened and then it did a small retest. So let's see if it will break out and go straight to the TP. Uh, okay. So, okay, the first 15 minutes is closed. So we are sweeping the first 15 minutes move. Um, wow, wow. Okay, so we are already up into the entry zone. We are already up into the entry zone. Let's see how this 15-minute candle will close. Oh, look at the rejection on the look at the rejection on the 5 minutes from the trend line. Wow. Wow. This rejection is good. Let's see, let's see, let's see, let's see. Let's see. Oh my God. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. I have not been able to take this trade. I couldn't take this trade. I couldn't take this trade, but see exactly. Price hits the trend line and the yellow area, probably the red line. But the entry I was expecting price to come to was quite far, a little bit far. So let's see. Let me go to 1 minute and see how it is. Let me see on the 1 minute. Let me just take this one off. Let me see on the 1 minute where we hit. So on the 1 minute, we hit 61.8%. Okay, so we need here, we might need here in order to view here. So, eh, wow. Okay. So right now, um, It's too much information and noise on the 1 minute. But it's, yeah, so I had my sell limit set, but the sell limit was a little bit above. Um, so let's see. Sometimes price could likely go back and retest if there is a very large or big rejection or displacement of a particular zone. And also the recent 15-minute candle is still not closed. So we still might be able to have but let's see, did the 4 hour, yeah, 4 hour has a wick now. Yeah, the 4 hour candle has a wick now. So let's see how it's going to. Okay, so this is 1 hour candle closes as doji. The current one moved up, sweep the high. Uh, yeah, let's see. Maybe I might not be able to get the entry right now, and I might have to wait a little bit to get perfect entry. Yeah, so if the good thing, another thing is that, so if I am missing the optimum entry up here, I can frame a second entry where price is right now, which is another area of importance. Okay, so you see where price is trying to break out from right now. Um, I can frame another entry there. Let's see from, so this is the area of interest. This is where we're looking at right now. Looking at right now on 15 minutes. So, um, I have a break of structure. I have a break of structure. I have a pullback into 61.8%, 23. Yeah, so let's see, let's watch, let's see. It's still likely price might go up into this place, into this. So likely we might have price. Um, After the first 30 minutes, it's still likely the second 30 minutes candle might push all the way to the upside, push all the way to the upside to hit the entry. We are likely to get that. We are very likely to get that. So no need to rush. If it doesn't give us that and it breaks to the downside, I might frame a new sell entry around the 50% zone. Because of this 50% zone here, I just put a new black line here. Let me make it a blue line. Of this 50% zone, we can see that um, prices, we have a bearish we have a bearish move from here. Um, and this is an order block that failed. We have price trade into it, rejects from the entry. We have this bearish engulfing here, and we have the rejections all staying below this blue line. So this blue line can be the second area of entry, the second entry point that we will see if price can go into that place. Okay. But for now, let's still stick to the main entry because that fair value gap was hit on the 5 minute, but was not fully hit, was not fully covered. Okay. So let's see. Let's see how it's gonna be. And if we get the move to the red line down here, we'll anticipate price to retrace, and below this red line we're going to have the bigger cell. We'll catch the bigger cell from there. So let's see. Let's see. Mhm. Okay, guys. So this is how I look at the market. I analyze. I've not been able to take any trade on US30 yet because I set my sell limit exactly at this point, and price hit a little bit below it, and I mean, the first 30 minutes has been up and down, up and down. Okay. Rejection up, rejection below. So let's see. This is where my sell limit is. Yeah, so let's see. If it breaks down, I will wait for retest on this blue line here and this red line because it's exactly of this red line that price wants to break out. Inside here, I can catch the new sell. But let's see. Mm, let me see what is happening on Euro USD. Euro USD. Yeah, I'm looking at price dipping down into this area and then moving to the upside. Yeah, so but at the same time, we have an indication. We have indication a close above sellers. We have a close above sellers here, or sellers are here, sellers are here. So we have a close above them. So we need a corrective. We got a little bit of close above them here and corrective, but this close was not too big. This is the main close. So we need a proper corrective, okay, and then we can buy up, or probably we can just have price move to the upside. From there, into this area, and we'll have the corrective from there, and then from there, I'm seeing price pushing up again. Okay, confusing everyone, and then from there, to sweep of liquidity, um, get another break of structure, consolidate around this area, and then break to the downside. So this is what the decision will be taken. If it gets here and it drops, be in between here and here is a buy and a sell move. You see that price goes up or price drops. But for now, I'm going to take this thing off. Okay. Okay. So the trade on 51s is playing out very well, and I hope the same conditions on. Uh, yeah, I think yeah, we got the was it 78? No, it was not 78. It was just 61 when it broke down and it gave 61. It didn't give 78. Okay. 261 didn't give 78. Yeah. But so this is sometimes what makes trading confusing. If you want to be too preservative, not to incur any losses, any unnecessary losses, you end up either missing out on trades or, or you end up. Okay, so we closed bearish. So closing bearish here means that we have indication to sell below this area. Okay, we close below this candle, 15-minute candle, and we have this candle. So let's see if it will react into this blue line here. Um, so we will sell. It will definitely sell. But let's see if it will go above all these wicks and then drop with the body. Let's see. Um, oh my God. Wow. I think that's it. I think that's it. That's it. I think that's it. We have the move. Yeah, so we are below trend line. We are below. I mean, everything is perfect. Everything is in place. All that we need is in place on this 30 minutes. So everything we need for the trade to be effective is in place. The only thing right now is if price is going to give us the optimum entry that we are looking for, something from here. If it's going to give us, that's the only thing left right now. Only thing left right now is if price is going to give us the optimum entry. Okay, so I think we're good. We're good for today. I've not taken any trade on US30 yet because I still feel like price might push up to the entry. This is a setup from yesterday on Solana USD. I'm selling Solana USD. This is the biggest sell entry from up. Um, as long as we are here below this blue line, we should be selling. We should be seeing more sales. Price did a pullback, but looks like so for this pair, one thing that I also saw was I saw a head and a shoulder formed around the precision support, head and a shoulder. So this is the break of the neck, break of the neckline. So in situations like this, when the neckline break, probably there should be a retracement, like let's say a push from here to, so we've gotten 38.6%. Maybe a push to 50% might be okay, might be very appreciable. Maybe a push to somewhere here, or even 61.8% might be appreciable. Mhm. So yeah, so this the final TP that I'm looking at, but I still hope, I like, right. So looking forward to see price push a little bit more up. Um, yeah, before the big breakout. And it's going to be exactly a similar thing on BTC. BTC might also be dropping or selling. So oh, so we have US30 breaking out. My God. Oh my God. Let's see. Let me frame a sell here. So we missed the first sell entry. We missed the first sell entry. So let's frame a new sell up to here. Let's see if we'll get any retest, and let's put the stop loss just here. So let's see if price will push up into somewhere here again to test to clear this body, and then let's see how to be. Um, so this is also slightly looking to me as a probably head and a shoulder, neckline, um, head, trend line, right shoulder. Oh my God. Oh my God. So we breaking it. This is a good entry. I'm very sure we might retest this place again. Okay, thanks guys for checking out this live session, this live trade. Actually, if I couldn't take US30 trade on New York session open, it doesn't mean that still I didn't take any trade at all. I have an entry on 51s and that is good. I have an entry on 51s and that's good. Um, I took the trade on 51s. That's good. And right now we are in good profit. Um, okay, so 51s trade is giving. Okay, so this is what we're making on the trade right now. This is the 51s trade. I'm making $50 right now. So this is the earlier entries making 19.20 each, and then the current entry is making $13. My US30 sell entries could not be activated, so I pushed it a little bit lower to see if it will get activated. And this is the 51s setup. So the $13 was taken from this today's entry, which is the current blue line area where we took that one entry. The previous $2019 was taken from yesterday from this entry here, the entry here. Great. So this is how we do it. I'm looking at taking profit at the black line. Yeah, and then probably expect some pullbacks and then look at, just go out. Um, so yeah, this is it. It's still moving, very close, getting close to the TP. This is a 30 minutes time frame. So to catch this move for to your favor based on this strategy or plan is very fulfilling, very fulfilling. Okay. Um, problem I have right now is that US30 is um the pressure on the pair is too much. The volume is too much. But let's see what it's going to do. Um, the entry should be this blue line. The stop loss should be the black line above here. The stop loss is becoming too big. Yeah, but I've refined the entry into this place. So let's see, there is a new 30 minutes candle that just opened. So no, 15 minutes. Do we? No. Okay, yeah. So we have the first 30 minutes candle close, and the second 30 minutes candle is what we are trading in right now. Yeah, so it dropped down, hit probably let's say TP1 or something like that. And yeah, and has rejected back off. So let's see if it will push up into the blue line. It's right technically at entry again. Let's see if it push up into the blue line or if it will even go up into the earlier entry which we were expecting. So let's see. Let's see how it will do. Mm. Let's see how it will do. But we're making profit on 51s, so that's good for today. Um, Let me see. Solana USD. So I push my sell limit to the upside here, and that has not been activated. So price just made a little pullback into the trend line here, and has engulfed below it on the 30 minutes. So it looks like it doesn't want to give us opportunity to participate, but let's see. Let's still keep waiting to see what will happen. Because now that we have a push to the downside and trying to close, is it likely the price will want to now push up all the way? I don't know. But let's see. Mm, okay, so the trade is making us some cool cash right now. Mm, let's see. Okay, thank you guys. I'm going to go off and I will give updates on this trade. So we have like we have achieved, let's say if the stop loss is here, we've achieved like 1:2 technically 3. We have 1:3. So the TP where I was looking for is like 1:4, 1:4.5, 1:5. But we have 1:3 now. So it's good. It's okay. Thank you guys so much for um checking out. If you have questions or anything, please let me know. And God bless you for joining. Um, I think US30 went back to retest the entry. And so, as it is right now, we can say that we have been activated or we've been keyed in into the entry. What this means is this is making the stop loss very big and very wide. This is making the stop loss very big and very wide, and I don't like it that way. I wouldn't technically not hold if it keeps pushing up. If it keeps pushing up, 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 up. No, I would rather close early and then wait for it and take it up there because that is the original entry. Yeah, but other than that, these are the setups. And if it doesn't fully play today, we'll expect that it will continue to play or sell tomorrow or the rest of the day. This is New York session on US30. It's almost 1 hour into New York session. We have just about 4 minutes to end the 1 hour um, candle. So that's it right now. Yeah, price is pushing up right now. So let's see if it goes to the original entry, I will be really happy and fulfilled because the hit and then the rejection was very swift. I mean, it was very swift. But yeah, that's how it is. That's trading. Or sometimes it will not give you the sharp or the perfect entry that you are looking for or that you are expecting. It will not give it to you. So let's see. God bless you all. This is Kelvin, and I'll see you at one corner. Mm.